Swanwick's return to the Stoke City Ladies managerial hot seat began in superb fashion against Sporting Khalsa in the Staffordshire Ladies Challenge Cup. Swanwick kept faith with the wing-back system employed in the last competitive fixture that ended in a memorable 5-1 win over Middlesbrough, and the trip to the West Midlands was to bring similar success, with Stoke sweeping aside their opponents on a chilly January afternoon. In fact, it was to take just 3 minutes before the scoring began. Millie Elson's cross from the right fell to Ash Hayes, who managed to lay the ball to Kelsey Richardson, who fired home from close range. It may not have been Richardson's cleanest strike of the season, but by hitting the ball into the ground, the bounce evaded the home goalkeeper and nestled into the back of the net. And it became 2-0 after 10 minutes. Hayes has been on fire this season, and when Tash Lily's through ball wasn't dealt with, you sensed what was to come. Hayes drove from the halfway line, and despite being momentarily held up by Al Walker, a quick turn and finish bamboozled the defence to double Stoke's lead. It was another moment of class from Hayes, who scored 4 times in the 5-1 demolition of Middlesbrough in December. Hayes was to be involved in Stoke's third too, but it was a goal that began smartly down the right wing, thanks to Cass Hyde and Anne-Marie Atherton. Hayes utilised her pace once more, and when Walker failed to clear her lines in the penalty area, Kate Asher licked her lips, said thank you very much, and ended the tie as a contest. Asher just doesn't pass up opportunities like that, and it was just reward for another wholehearted performance from the striker. By the half-hour mark, Khalsa were well and truly sick of the sight of Hayes. Elson kept Richardson's pass alive, and Hayes sprinted to the ball, with her toe just getting there before Tony Parks, who was adjudged to have brought her down in the area. A composed Em Owens stepped up to score her 3rd penalty of the season, with the ball kissing the post on its way past the goalkeeper. And the defender was to play a part in Stoke's 5th on the stroke of half-time. Her measured ball down the line set Hayes away, and the quick breakaway left Khalsa light in defence. Elson was left in oceans, and the midfielder made no mistake in adding her name to the scoresheet. With 5 goals and 5 different scorers, it was pretty much the perfect half for Stoke. Goalkeeper Tilly Hall scored in the last round against Florence, and she had very little to do against Khalsa, but a magnificent one-handed stop denied Jodie Lewis at the start of the second half. It was a save that underlined the fact that Hall is one of the best keepers around, and it earned a coveted clean sheet for the stopper. There was to be one more goal in the game. Owen was playing with freedom, and she exchanged passes with Holly Gibson on the left before curling a glorious ball in for Hayes, who side-footed home on the volley to score her 6th goal in 2 matches. Stoke have won the last 8 Ladies Challenge Cups, and this was a superb return to the first team for manager Swanwick. On this form, a 9th consecutive cup is on the cards in March, although Stoke's reserves still stand in their way. They were 5-1 winners at Golden Hill Wanderers to also book their place in the semi-finals.